Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get this makeup look, and it is a super simple makeup tutorial, and I did use high-end and drugstore products. I wanted to create something that was very affordable and very simple for you guys to get into the spirit of the fall coming and also Halloween. Maybe some of you guys don't have the time to apply that much makeup, or you guys are still getting into makeup. The lip reminds me of just Halloween. It screams Halloween to me. I really hope you guys enjoy it, and I did pick up a couple of new items that I will be reviewing in my video, so if you guys would like to see my first impressions on both of these products, then go ahead and stay tuned. If you guys would like to see how to get this makeup look, then just keep on watching. Quick disclaimer, I'm not naked. I am wearing like a off-the-shoulder top, but it'll probably look like I'm naked throughout the video. I'm going to start off by using the NYX Tame and Frame Dip Brow, and this is in the shade Espresso. Since I never really mentioned the brushes that I use, I am going to be mentioning them through this video. Today I'm going to use the number 11 brush from the BH Cosmetics 14 Chic brush set. What I recently started doing differently with my brows is I started setting them with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel first. This one is very comparable to the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, it's just less expensive. And to fill them in, I did use the NYX Cake Brow Powder, and this is in the shade Blonde. Since I don't plan on doing that much to the eyes, I'm just going to move on to the face. And I'm going to be applying the Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, and this is just going to blur out any pores. So I'm going to go ahead and take this on my nose, my cheek area, my forehead, and also on my chin. I basically kind of take this all around. And I did wash my hands before doing this. My face is really clearing up, and I'm so glad. There's construction going on, and I don't want to close my window because then I'm going to die in here. And so I'm so sorry if you guys can kind of hear it through this video. To prime and make our makeup last all day, I'm going to use the Skindinavia The Makeup Primer Spray, which is one of my favorites. Go ahead and spray this all over. For foundation, I'll be going in with the Milani Conceal+Perfect 2-in-1 foundation, and this is in the shade 2. I usually just take one pump, and if I need more, I just go ahead and add half. And I like to dot this on my face with my finger. And I'm going to be working it in with the Real Techniques sponge. I feel like it's been a while since I've sat here and talked with you guys. That's what I really wanted to do a talk through, but there's been construction going on outside, so it's been really hard to just sit here and talk. That's another reason why I haven't done a favorites video. Blend. I'm going to be using the NYX Dark Circle Concealer in the shade Fair, and I'm going to be using this to color correct my under eye circles. Okay, my hands are a little slippery, and it is like a light salmon peachy color. And this is just going to help cover the darkness to prevent it from peeking through the concealer. I just go ahead and apply it with my finger because I feel like it applies the best. The warmth of my fingers just blends it in smoothly. And with the sponge, I'm just going to pick up any excess product. And what I like to do is just take some translucent powder and set the color corrector, so that way when we apply our concealer, it doesn't mix in and turn your concealer orange. And I have some on my cap, and I'm just going to use my sponge to set that in place. And you want to make sure it's not creasing already, because then it'll set and that's how your concealer starts creasing. I'm kind of using that baking method, but I'm not really baking it in. I'm just working some product in there. Once that is set, I'm going to set my foundation with the NYC Smooth Skin Loose Face Powder in the shade Naturally Beige. And I'll be using the IT Cosmetics Wand Ball brush in the number 8, which is one of my favorite brushes ever. I feel like my lips were looking a little bit pale, so I just rubbed off the foundation. For concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Better Skin in the shade Light. I'm going to apply this on my under eye. And I'll also take this to my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, my chin. I'm also going to be taking whatever is on my sponge on top of my eyelid, just to hide the discoloration. Once that is all nice and blended in, I'm going to take my translucent powder with the Real Techniques sponge and I'm going to bake my concealer in. This is also going to help our makeup last all day. That's why I love using this technique. I'm just going to let this sit in for about 2 to 5 minutes. Since I do have dry skin, I don't like to let it sit for too long. And to dust it off, I'll be using the IT Cosmetics Swan Ball brush again. To bring back dimension and contour, I'm going to use the Shade and Light palette from Kat Von D, and I'll be mixing Petal Play and Sombre. I'm going to take this on my BH Cosmetics 126. It's like a little flat, fluffy brush, and this is from their Sculpt and to Blend brush set. I will have them down below. This, okay, just backwards. Yes, right here. Go ahead and dust some powder off, and I'll just take this underneath my jawline, underneath my cheekbones. Going back in with the powder and my sponge, I'm just going to run this underneath my cheekbones to perfect the contour. Taking the shade Sombre on this brush, and this is the number 6 brush from BH Cosmetics. I'm going to take this shade and run this along the sides of my nose to contour it and make it appear slimmer. Not just that, but just to bring more dimension to the nose since it just looks like flat. And to blend that out, I'm using the number 7 brush. And with this number 127 brush from BH Cosmetics, I'm just going to run this along the sides to perfect everything. I'm just going to let all of that set in for a little bit. Then I'm just going to go ahead and dust it off and blend everything out. Today I'm going to be using a couple of new products, and this is one of the new ones that I will be talking about since I just picked it up today, and it is the Lorac Color Source Blushes, and this is in the shade Cinematic. And this is how it looks. I did just pick this up at Ulta today because they're having their 21 days of beauty sales, so they were $11, which was 50% off from the original price, and I think that is amazing. I was super stoked when I saw this that I had to go and pick it up. I absolutely love the packaging. It's very sleek. I love Lorac's packaging so much, and it's kind of like magnetic, so I think that's really cool. And this is the blush that I will be using today. I just think it screams fall. This is just such a perfect fall shade. It's not too warm and it's not too pink. It is the perfect in-between shade. So I'm going to be using the BH Cosmetics 125 brush to apply this to my cheeks. Oh my gosh, that's super pigmented. I think I've dipped this in way too much. Oops. You just need to dip your brush very little bit into that blush. So I'm going to dab this on. Wow. That is gorgeous. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh. I'm not really a blush girl. I'm more into bronzers, but this shade is gorgeous. Gotta buff this out. Highly recommend this blush. It is gorgeous. And the next new product that I will be going in with, and I'm super excited for this one, especially because it's one of my favorite things to do. It is the Light Source Illuminating Highlighter in the shade Starlight. I do believe this is their second to lightest shade in the collection, but I really liked the name and just how it looked. It's beautiful. I've heard really great things about this one, so that's why I was super pumped to get it. It comes in the same packaging as the blush, but it's a highlighter and it looks so pretty. And it is a very natural highlight, but it's buildable, so I think that is amazing. And to highlight, I'm going to be using the Small Contour W07 brush from SL Miss Glam, and this is to contour with, but I just like to use it to highlight. And I'm going to dip my brush very little because I'm scared. I don't know how pigmented this is going to be. So I'm going to pop this on top of my cheekbones. Oh my gosh, this is like the perfect highlight. I love how buildable it is. So I'm just showing you guys how intense you can go with it. There's about like 2 coats of highlighter. I don't know how to describe it, but it just looks so beautiful, very natural. Oh my gosh, and it doesn't look powdery at all. It feels so smooth. Going to blend it in with the same brush we used to apply that blush. Just gives like a natural instant glow without it looking too powdery or too highlighty. And I'm looking at myself in my vanity mirror and it just looks so gorgeous. I'm obsessed already. For the eyes, I'm going to keep it very simple, and I'm going to be using my D Shade Cosmetics Ultra Precision Eyeliner, which is one of my favorite, actually it's my ultimate favorite black eyeliner to use. And I'm going to be tight lining with this one. I'm going to brush in between. And with my Morphe BK11 brush, I'm just going to smudge that out. And with my finger, I'm just going to rub it. With my Lorac Pro 2 palette, I'm going to apply, this white shade all over my eyelid and kind of stay away from in the areas where we placed the black eyeliner. And I'm going to be applying it with this Heavenly Luxe No Tug Dual Eyeshadow. I'm going to be using the all over side since it's a two-sided brush. I'll take this just a little bit. And with the other side of the brush, I'm just going to take some of the black eyeshadow and I'm going to be working this right into my lashes. Just wanted to give some definition to my top lashes without applying eyeliner. I'm going to curl my eyelashes. And this is the next product that I was super excited to try on camera for the first time, and it is the Essence I Love Extreme Crazy Volume Lash Mascara. And I heard really good reviews about it, and it was only $5 for this huge tube, so I was super excited to try this out. And it does come with this applicator, which is a little bit similar to my L'Oreal one, but this one is so much cheaper, so I hope I really like it. And I do have very small eyelashes and they're super hard to curl. Oh my gosh. Boom. It applies so much at once, but not too much, and it's not a super wet formula. So I'm going to let that sit in and dry for a little bit because I don't know how long it takes for this mascara to dry. But I'm going to move on to my waterline, and I will be going in with this NYX Slide On Glide On Stay On and Definitely a Turn On waterproof eyeliner in the shade Pretty Violet. And I decided to go in with a purple since fall is coming around the corner and also Halloween, and I really wanted to do a super easy fall look for anyone who doesn't really have time to apply makeup but you still want that pop of color, and if you want to get into like the holiday spirit. I am going to take the shade Cool Gray, just a little bit, little dab, and I'm going to run this right underneath to blend this out. And I am using a BH Cosmetics 132 brush. And with that same mascara, I'm going to be applying it to my lower lashes. Hopefully this works for the lower lashes because it's huge. The lashes are still drying and that's kind of taking a while. So what I'm going to do is take my highlighter on this number 8 brush from BH Cosmetics. I'm going to apply this right underneath my brow bone. And I'll also be taking this on my inner corners. For the lips, I'm going to use Scone Cosmetics lip liner in the shade Wine. And I'll be filling in my lips with the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Transylvania. To set my makeup in place and prevent it from going anywhere, I'm going to use the Skindinavia Finishing Spray. The mascara did take a little while to dry, but I absolutely love it. It is a very underrated mascara. I would highly recommend it if you guys are looking for a new one. As for the Lorac blush and illuminator. I am obsessed. I would highly recommend you guys pick these up if you can. They're amazing, they're very buildable, and like I said, this shade, and this is in the shade Cinematic, it is the most beautiful, perfect fall shade ever. And the illuminator, it is a perfect highlight for the fall, and I love how natural it looks. I don't know, you guys, I'm seriously so obsessed with these, and I'm so happy I was able to run out and pick them up. So go ahead and check out your Ulta for the 21-day beauty steals, because I will definitely be picking up a couple of more items through the month. And that is pretty much it, my review on the stuff that I purchased that I really wanted to show on this video. If you guys would like to see more videos like this, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below letting me know if you guys are going to try this look. Follow all my social media, my Instagram, my Twitter, my Snapchat as well, because I do post on there kind of like little mini vlogs throughout the day, what I do when I'm off from here. Also, don't forget to subscribe to stay tuned for more upcoming makeup looks. And that's pretty much it for my video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and I will see you in my next video.